Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of the ByWard Market burger review. Today we'll be looking at pub style burgers at 2 amazing Ottawa restaurants, Bite Burger House as well as Chez Lucien. Now, a pub style burger is known for their thicker patty on an artisanal bun. So I'm really excited for this review and I hope that you are too. And if you are hungry for a nice pub style burger in the ByWard Market, go make sure to check these places out. So let's go, bud. Burgers! Finally! Okay, you have to look at this wonderful burger before we even dive into it. Take a look at that wonderful, juicy, delicious burger. Can't wait to eat it, but first, we gotta talk a bit about the place. Bite Burger House. This place was founded in 2014 by a beautiful couple from Ottawa. And they have 2 locations. They have one in the ByWard Market as well as one in Deep Orleans. I'd like to say that, 10th line. Yeah, talking about the vibes, let's just go right into it. Honestly, the people here are amazing. I have had such a wonderful time just waiting for my burger for the takeout. I've had great conversations with the people here. And I also got to know a little bit about the place through talking to these people. So this beef, never frozen, it's fresh, AAA grade, meaning that it's the highest of quality in Canada, the Canada grading system for beef. So that's a really important thing to consider. The second thing to consider is that they grind their beef fresh daily. That means they get the whole piece of chuck, put it through a grinder, and this is what makes the most beautiful patty right here. So, already looking at the interior as well, we're looking at the incandescent light bulbs. Oh, little dog, so cute. The incandescent light bulbs, good vibe, very hospitable people. For the vibes, I'm gonna give it 9.4. That's an amazing high score. And you know what? It just goes to show you that being friendly service, having friendly service, and just having a great staff on hand is really what makes a really big difference. I mean, the interior in and of itself, I also forgot to mention there's a nice terrace in the back. I mean, in the summer, this place must be amazing. But anyways, yeah, 9.4 on the vibe scale. Now, for the thing that I'm actually the most excited about is the food. Again, take a look at this wonderful burger. My mouth is watering. I'm so excited to eat this. All right, let's go for it, bud. Wow. I'm gonna take another bite of this. This is so good. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go for it. So, a little bit about how delicious this burger is. I want to keep it out so you guys can see it while I talk about it. Okay, huge patty. As you can see, this is a nice pub style burger, grounded every day fresh with some fresh chuck, AAA grade. And you can really taste that high quality meat makes a huge difference. The beef is juicy, it's obviously very beefy, it's very fatty, it's delicious. Now, one thing I did notice, which is extremely unique, is that there's a hint of thyme, maybe rosemary, in the beef mixture as well. Meaning that it's not just the basic salt, pepper that you would expect from a burger. There's actually some more flavor profiles that are found inside of this burger. So I find that really fun, really unique. Now, what I got here is called the Bite Me Burger. This is their original kind of main burger, their classic burger. And you know what? I love this kind of burger. You can tell here, this is Boston lettuce, a very beautiful type of lettuce for this kind of burger. Really crispy, smoky bacon, which I absolutely adore. I mean, this kind of bacon, it's not that sloppy, cheap kind. This is some really high quality bacon. So, and also the pickles, I mean, obviously you can't go wrong. The cheddar itself is not some American cheese. This is real cheddar. So that makes a big difference. It shows that, you know, you can actually put a lot of higher class ingredients. You can actually make a burger not just like a simple thing. You can actually elevate it to a higher culinary experience. So, you know, in terms of that in and of itself, it's just fantastic. Now, for what I'm gonna rate it, that's a very interesting question because, you know, this is the first one of the day for me, and I find that the thyme and rosemary is very unique, but it's not necessarily my go-to, but it doesn't take away from it. This is like, I think, Bite Burger House's classic burger blend, so it's nothing wrong with that. So in terms of, you know, the score that I'm gonna give it, for the burger in and of itself, I'm gonna give it an 8.7. That's an amazing score. Now, you know, 2 reviews in a row, I've had nothing but amazing food. And you know what? There's a reason for it. It's because we tried some really good places lately. So if you think that I score high, it is what it is. But this is a well-deserved 8.7. So if we look at the 9.4 vibe and the 8.7 burger score, I think we're looking at, like, you know, the low to high mid 9s, kind of give or take. I don't know. It's amazing, guys. Go check this place out. All right, everyone, we are at Chez Lucien burger spot number 2 on our video today. So we are actually reviewing the pub style burgers today, and I'm actually really excited to try this one out because this place is known for their burgers. They're actually quite famous for their burgers, and it's also one of those places that I never really knew kind of existed. You know, we always think about, you know, burger has to be in the name of a place for it to be super fancy or super delicious or at least have good burgers. But this place, it might prove it wrong. So let's take a look at it. Over here we have the Chez Lucien burger. And you know, this comes in a combo. It comes with a salad and some beautiful fries. Now I like these kinds of fries, but that's besides the point. Wow, now look at that. That is wild. So we got the Chez Lucien burgers. We have mushrooms. We got cream cheese. We got some beautiful toppings. We got the lettuce, tomatoes, bacon. We got a nice, beautiful burger. Now this burger actually looks extremely juicy. Take a look at that wonderful, amazing burger. Doesn't that look delicious? And I love this bun. This is probably an Ace style bun. Maybe brioche, I don't know. But I'm sure it'll be tasting delicious. So, but before we do that, let's talk a little bit about the place. So the place itself was actually created in 2004. They're about to have their 21st anniversary on February 1st. So it's been in the Ottawa community for quite some time now. And you can really tell that they're like a pillar in the Ottawa community as well. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the vibes, okay? When we walked in, it was busy. I mean, it's 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. It was pretty busy. There was a lot of people inside of this place, and the vibes that you kind of got from this place was that this is a familial place. People come in here, they know each other, they like to have their drinks, all these different things. So what you felt when you walked in there was like, you know what, this place is a pillar in the community. People feel at home in this place, and there's a lot of reasons why. It's warm, it's very welcoming, and there's a sense of peace and calmness when you walk into this place. Beautiful brick walls, amazing contrast with the dark burgundy red. And honestly, if you want to take a little vacation away from Ottawa, you can just go in this place and go to France. That's what it feels like. It literally feels like you're in a Parisian restaurant. So it's pretty cool in that regard. Anyways, enough about the place. Let's just give it a nice, beautiful score. For the vibe, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.4 for the comforting peace that it brought me, and also the warm, familial vibes that the restaurant staff was giving. So that's a pretty high score. Now, here we have the burger, and this I'm really excited for. I've never had cream cheese on a burger, so who knows how this is, thank you, how this is gonna taste. So I'm gonna give this a nice, generous bite. We'll go for it, bud. Wow. Okay. So a little bit about this burger. Unfortunately for me, I do believe that the cream cheese is kind of the highlight of this burger. This is their signature burger. And obviously it's really delicious. You can't go wrong with cream cheese. But the burger in and of itself, if you actually take a look at it and you squeeze it, it's a little juicy, but not as juicy as I thought. Like it's very dry and like near the edges. And you feel that in your mouth, for me at least. Feels like you have to chew a little more. It's not as juicy. The bun is really good. The toppings are great. And yeah, the mushrooms are as you'd expect a mushroom to be. But yeah, it's for me, it's not really like a wow burger. I think the burger patty is not as juicy as it could have been. But I do find that the cream cheese is a very unique thing inside of this burger. And there's a lot of reasons why I think a lot of people come to this restaurant, right? It's unique, it's familial, it's all these different things. And the burger in and of itself is not that bad. But as the burger itself, for it to shine, I think I'm gonna give it a 7.3. It's a solid burger. It's a little dry for me, for my liking. But overall, it's a good burger. It's unique. There's cream cheese in it, which I've never had before. So if we look at the vibes as well as the food, together it kind of gives an average score of 7.8. So it's a really good, fun restaurant to go to just because it's really nice and calming and very familial. But the burger itself, like I said, it's not necessarily in my ballpark. It's a bit dry and the cream cheese kind of carries it. So 7.8 average score. I want to say thank you for watching this video and let's go buy.